do, do. Okay. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're doing art today. This is what we normally do. It's Friday. It's your suggestion. See if we can draw block rugby here today. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you know? And that's okay. Where's my tea? I need that coffee, yo. I need that sweet, sweet coffee. I haven't drawn a weird bag rugby in a while. Let's do that. Ooh, it's only 9:43. We got here early today. That's pretty awesome. Dum, 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 dum. Today should be pretty chill, I hope. I assume the kiddo will wake up here pretty soon, but we're going to try to get some viewer suggestions done. I'm going to hang out a little bit, talk about what's been going on. Should be pretty good. That's a pretty good chunk B. Make it a little less chunk. He's got a gut on him today, and that's okay.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
It's just little eyebrows.
I need healing.
Looks like he ate a lemon. That's what it looks like is happening here. JR, welcome in. Bonjour. How's Louisiana doing? Are you hearing the things? No, I'm not hearing the things. Is there things on Twitch I'm not hearing? Let me check. Did they turn off my sound alerts again? Say hello to chat 1 minute ago. No, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. Do I have the wrong? I might have the wrong. Let's switch over to the Twitch chat. Maybe that'll fix it. That might help. Might help if I had the sound alerts turned on. 36 degrees. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's kind of... It's warming up here, which is good. It's supposed to rain all weekend, which I'm happy about. Just checking, you know. Yeah, I didn't hear it. So, howdy, chat. Welcome in. I'm struggling with my game dev right now. Because I need towers that look cool. And I have to decide the aesthetic of the towers. And we made the decision to have the game be isometric, like 2.5D. So I could build the towers so that they look right, but then they won't be sitting right. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I either have to make all my towers square, which I don't really want to do. Didn't want it to be Minecrafty, but maybe it's going to be Minecrafty. I don't know. I think I could just draw whatever I wanted and splash them in there. I'll have to play with some stuff this weekend. You celebrating my birthday later today? Nice, happy birthday. Ooh, what if all the towers are kind of weird? What's a good aesthetic to be fighting crabs with? Should we go super sci-fi? Or should we go somewhere else? No matter what you do, towers always kind of look like ding-dongs. Gaston Rugby, yeah. Giga Chad Rugby. WJ, welcome in. Semicircles? Oh, Gaston Rogue's your suggestion. And it's technically fan art. What's your favorite version of a kobold? Like little lizard folk? I like to do the little hybrids. Like Pathfinder's kobolds are amazing because they're just little chunky things. Like they're awesome. That are pretty lizardish, but I like giving them ears. So I like doing the long snoots, the big horns, and the little ears. So like kind of impish little lizards. It's probably my favorite. Yeah. Something like that. Gangly. Yeah. I just realized you can't see that. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the live stream, the YouTube one, and then we'll see if we can. Don't know why the chat isn't on. Move that up. There we go. And then I'm not sure why sound alerts isn't working. Maybe I need to turn this one on? We'll try that. You like the videos too? Yeah. It's a good way to do it. Anything that looks like a Muppet is pretty great. All right, I think we can jump into the beer suggestion. I think we should do it. We got a pretty good list today. Ba-doo. Ba-doop-doop-boop-ba-doo. I don't want to roll the dice because I might wake up the boy. I don't roll it on some cloth. Yeah, 12. Lizard folk artificer who took the path of literally making friends. I assume that means he's like a roboticist. I think that's what that means. I guess we'll draw a kobold. Here we go. You know, in Japan, the baking dog people? Yeah, I have seen that. I talked a little bit about that, I think, in my kobold video. If you've not seen my kobold video, I highly suggest going to watch it. I've made a lot of shorts about them too. I need to make more long form content. I just need to. It just takes so long. I was trying to give him like a goggles. Yeah, that works. There we go. I don't know what goofy little dude I've made here. Let's move him over a little bit. I have more space. Oh lordy. Babakas, welcome and thank you for the follow. I made a bunch of shorts about him too. So there's a long form video. I think I have a how to play as kobolds, like as the DM. Howdy indeed. How are you today? And then I made a bunch of shorts doing the same thing, so. He's like an old-timey dragon in the motor cars with the racing goggles, yes. Cool. What kind of clothes would he be wearing? Let's give him like a lab coat. Not a lab coat. What's it called? Welder's jacket? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking welder's jacket. Because he might not need that. If he's a kobold, he might be fire resistant. I don't know. Always wear your welding vest, people. Nobody needs those scars. One of my favorite things to do with kobolds is basically make it so you can't tell if they're lizards or dogs. Like, give them all the crocodilian smile and stuff, but then also give them a little bit of fluff. It'd be interesting to see the way you play underwater because it's always an incredibly niche game type. The thing with water is that it's essentially flying, right? Like, you have to have a way to keep track of height, which adds some complexity, but then you're also making people travel really slow. So usually the way you go around with water is just by giving people swim speeds and water breathing, so it simplifies it. Which basically just negates it, right? So there's a few little issues I have with playing underwater. But if you do an underwater campaign, then you just are basically incorporating flight, and that can be a lot of fun. Like playing merfolks and stuff. Kind of want to make a video about designing good NPCs. I think that might be helpful people. Now this will only hurt a bit. Just gonna screw your brain back in. Sub-campaign setting. Was that all lined up for the pun? Is that what that was for? The merfolk ancestry species are so interesting, but they can almost always be grouped together. Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of the problem. It's very rarely would you see somebody want to play a merfolk not in a water-based campaign, and if you're doing a water-based campaign, everybody might as well take them, right? So, I've had a lot of fun with some of the other concepts, like I did a merfolk video and I talked about it a little bit, but like your speed can't be reduced below 5. So if you're a merfolk on land, your movement speed is reduced by a bunch. And at that point, like, you might as well over encumber yourself so you can wear like full plate mail and not be slowed down any more than you're already being slowed down. So you can basically just get out there and like raffle stomp tank the entire game as a merfolk. You just can't move, which is pretty funny. This thumb would be on the other side of this. You'd have a pinky here. And maybe we'd see this finger. Let's change this face up. Smaller faces are always funnier. Do you think kobolds should have a German accent because they were originally myths come from? You could do that. Welcome in, Bri, by the way. I thought you already did your taxes, Bri. Welcome in, by the way. You could do it that way. That could be kind of funny. I think that a lot of the different races and cultures and stuff that exist in Galarian and Faerun, you could have a German kobold, but that doesn't mean that they all should have it, right? Like that's my big thing. So this guy, I think, has a German accent because he's a watchmaker. As a German scientist is just a funny trope. You know, his thumb would be right here. What am I doing? I give him 2 right hands or 2 left hands. Jeep him. It's gonna be one of those days. I live. this little robot's panicking. It's like, ah, he's got a screwdriver. I kind of want to give him big old gloves. Maybe instead of the screwdriver, you should have like a just a big pair of welding gloves and a blowtorch. That could be fun. Looking at paint colors for the house, nice. I mean, you're just gonna paint it orange, aren't you? Or are you looking at different variations of orange? Okay, this was kind of a quick one, but I think we're good here. I'm gonna move on to the next one. See if we can get some more. I'll give him a tail too. Just because. Just because. You put him up here. That's probably good. 3. See what a 3 gets me. A fierce and strong female storm knight giant. Storm giants. Oh yeah, there's the new what are they called? Not too tight. Wow. Not too tight. What? Oh, the screwdriver. Yeah. My brain. The whole neighborhood is just orange houses. Come live on Orange Street. All right, what's unique about storm giants? What should I put in here? Are they the tall, gangly ones? I feel like those are earth giants, like rock giants. Stone giants? Storm Giant Knight. Okay. Their beards are made out of thunder. We'll give her some sweet plate mail. And yeah, we'll go with the boom armor. Why not? Maybe get a little Thor looking armor in here. I guess Jane Fonda, is that right? Jane, crap. What's Jane's name from the Thor movies? Foster, there we go, Jane Foster. Whoa, okay, that's a whole bunch of it. Here we go. Storm Giants, tan complexion, violet skin, black hair. 21 feet tall. I dig it. I dig it. All right. Doink the face here. Hold on a second. Doink to the face? Bork the face. That's what I meant to say. You done borked it. Since we are looking up, I'm going to draw like a lot of the upper lip and not a lot of the lower lip. Same thing with the nose. You can get the edges, and that's about it. And then up here, actually might have too much hair, but that's fine. Yeah, let's get this a little more squished. I think the chin might be a little too low. Yeah. Probably want a little more hair on the cheeks here. The reason I always grab Pathfinder 1 stuff is the lore includes it in the way it isn't that with later editions. Yeah, Pathfinder 1 has, like, they did a really good job. They took a lot of stuff from, like, 3rd edition, 3.5, and, like, really expanded upon it in unique ways. So I really dig Pathfinder 1. I don't know if Thor: Love and Thunder is my favorite Marvel movie, but like it's the most memorable to me. It's got some good stuff in it. this. We'll do like a battle skirt, like a little tiny, some layers here. Nah, I don't like that. Everything else is very smooth, and adding all those angles is not great. So let's do like a singular. Let's do a singular. Can't remember what they're called. Can't remember what the hip guards are called. Dog's good. That was like a chainmail skirt. Greaves? Yeah, could be Greaves. I thought Greaves were the whole leg. I thought Greaves were the shin guards. No, these are the Greaves. I think you're right. I think you're right. Pauldrons are the shoulders. Greaves are the hips. Knees are the... Should just be shin guards, I'm not sure. You have to go to work. Sorry, bro. That's no fun. Greaves might be the whole leg, now that I think about it. Greaves are the bottom. Okay. Sabaton. Cuisses. I was gonna say cuirass, but I think that's the chest place. Okay. The cuisse. Cuisses? I don't know how to say that. Fan brace for your base, pauldron, cuirass. Yep. The placket. Placard. Folds is a good one too. That's the other part. Folds in the cuisse. Alright, I think I'm done with this one. Looking at the live stream, it's super crooked, but not to me. Oh, now it is. Okay, I understand. I'm sitting funny. Can we skew it? Can we skew it a little bit? No, maybe. Maybe we rotate it. Wah. No, 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 no. That's alright. Duplicate. That's fine. Okay. There's a separate thing for the midsection. Hips, man. French is hard. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Do. 6. A pirate bugbear. All right. Simple, to the point. I like it. I think we all know what that means. Time to draw a hat. I suppose I could draw like a Mr. Smee bugbear today. I don't know if that's what I want to do. Just like super hunched. If I want to draw like a really tall bugbear. Because tall bugbears are dope. With the pirate, I kind of want to make it like an admiral looking portrait. Maybe he's got a braided beard. Maybe he's got black beards, like smoking stuff all over his face. That'd be great. Braid his little goatee here. Nice little tricorn going. That doesn't seem right. Maybe it is. I like the bandana under the hat. It's a good look. It's a good look. Maybe 2 braids? 2 braids on each side? Little dreadlock beard? You just sit up better. Have the Twitch thing still not been working? I haven't checked. No, we got Babkas yet. We didn't hear a little ago. That was fine. I didn't hear the mlem. So maybe the sound alerts are broken. Let's check that. Yep, sound alerts broke. Hold on. It's like if you stay away from Twitch for more than 3 months, it gets mad at you. Okay, CloudBot is now back on. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's gambling. That shouldn't be the case, but we'll see. Chat box. I don't think that's what we want. Okay, that should be working. Hopefully. Hopefully. Huh. Yeah, it's giving me an error saying that it's just not going to work until. Okay. That should work. Alright. Things look like they're working. Hopefully. We'll find out. Do we Jack Sparrow this guy up? I feel like we do. I feel like we should. He's gotta have the he's gotta have the wicks, the cannon wicks in his beard. Maybe a feather or two. I drew a guy yesterday, a commission, that was wearing a suit. So I looked up a bunch of suits, and like that helps a lot. Like actually finding references for things that you don't normally draw. It's nice. It's good to do that. Having trouble with the other app. Having trouble with the other app. Oh, is Twitch just freaking out? Maybe that's what happened. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, is YouTube even going? Oh my goodness. YouTube is streaming last week's episode thing, isn't it? I don't think I'm actually on. Yep, that's funny. Well, we're just going to change the name of that. This YouTube video cannot be edited. Okay, well, that's right. Weird. I think I'm streaming with last week's name again, but it is what it is. Everything got blurry and the audio stopped. That's weird. That's weird. The name's Davy Bones. It's a lame pirate name. What's a good pirate name? Do people still prefer Twitch over YouTube? Sea Shanty McDoug. That's pretty good. He needs like a big old feather. Seasick Sally's pretty good. I think you got to stick with the alliteration. How's your favorite artist doing? I'm doing alright. Doing okay. Kiddo's probably going to wake up from his nap here soon, so I'm trying to get as many of these as I can before all hell breaks loose, but otherwise I'm doing alright. Finally chased down a bunch of the issues in my game script, so I can actually start working on stuff again. Bob the Legless. I would go with Legless Bob. Yeah. Always Lost George is really good. I like that one. He's the navigator. How are you doing today, Alexander? Alright, I think that's the bugbear. I think that's him. I can see that the kid is awake and he's just hanging out, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny. Put this over here. Da, da, da. Okay. Where we got? What do we got next? 3. A little girl with a magical wand that makes portals at random locations, so she thinks it's funny to appear under people's feet. So she's like, if you just whisk somebody to a different universe, is that kidnapping or is that like just murder? I don't know how that works. You go to the dinosaur planet now. Whoop. About to play some hardcore WoW with friends. Nice, that sounds fun. I haven't done that in a long time. Does the wand cause the portals? Or is the wand separate? Could anybody be teleporting people away with this wand? What class are you going to play for your hardcore WoW? Sweaty Hank. Portals McGillicuddy. I don't know where that name came from. We're level 26 now? Oh, nice. Okay. Healing Priest? Yeah. That's a fun combo. I love classic WoW's Discipline Priest. That was super fun with warrior tanks. Just make them invincible and have thorns on your shield. Oh, so good. It's not as interesting anymore to me, but it used to be a PvP build thing that was also like they kind of got rid of. I played a lot of priest and a lot of shaman. Those are my favorites. I played a lot of warrior too. Now that I think about it, warrior is a newer thing though. Newer WoW. I played a lot of warrior. Yeah, 75% chance of going random places. Yeah, like it's basically death. Like, especially considering the if you're really disclosing random, like unless you have a constraint for height as well, like it's mostly death. Whenever you say random something, it's mostly death. Like that's just all there is to it. Oh, this spell sends you to a random plane of existence. Well, I hope it's not the one that's boiling acid, because that would be bad. That arm is way too long. I don't know if I like the poofy sleeves anymore. We're gonna give her like a cape. I like the overalls, but I think like she's all powerful now because she's got a wand, so she's got to have like a drapery cape or something on here. She's just like, ha 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 ha, I am the lord of all, and now you go away. Give her some sandals. I feel like this is just some regular kid who randomly found this wand and just decided to become a supervillain. Like, yep. Everybody dies today. Wake up and choose violence. Like, you know, if somebody actually found a death note, they would just there would be so many localized deaths. A whole bunch of douchebags over here just died. It's really weird. What happened? I don't know. This guy cut in front of me at the store, and then he just exploded. Dwarves, nice. I'm sorry that you're not a horde character, but that's okay. Like, dwarves are a good alternative. I think the first character I ever made was a night elf hunter. It might have been a night elf hunter or a night elf druid. And I very quickly switched to a troll shaman. Very quickly. I don't know if it's the same as it was, but man, back in the day, vanilla WoW, the Alliance was mostly 10-year-olds, and they were annoying. Portal wizard. I would love a portal wizard. Like, Dimension Door is super cool, but like, just open a portal between two places and within like 300 feet or so. Super cool. Put a portal here, put a portal here. You're standing here, enemies here, friend here, you're flanking. Like, that's awesome. I love it. Cannon Cat, what's up? What is up? Welcome in. Alright, there is our evil portal wizard. Only character I got above 40 was a human red paladin. Nice. My main modern service is also Horde. So was my friends before we quit modern. But we're also big dwarf fans. Yeah, dwarves are fun. Oh yeah, I played way too much WoW. I played way too much WoW. I'll probably go back eventually, but I was not made for my attention span. I was really good at just getting absorbed into WoW. I can find things to do and then make that my goal. Oops, wrong button. Give me I get it, but when did she become evil? She became evil when she started dropping people through portals to random places on the earth. I'm not evil, I just pick up hitchhikers and put them places they don't want to be. Turtles, just turtles everywhere. Yeah, like I love the idea of planes of things. I think the good example is the plane of tigers. Those are really fun builds you could do. I don't know if this is like a real thing that like Reddit made or something that my friends just like to do. In 3.5, once you got to a certain level, you could summon minions that could summon things or cast spells. And so what you would do is you would summon a tiger who could open a plane to a different plane of existence. And or no, that's not what it was. Yeah, it was a tiger that could summon another tiger. And the thought was that like you weren't actually summoning like out of nothing. You were summoning them from around you, so there had to be tigers present, right? So you couldn't make infinite tigers, except that you could have someone open a portal to a plane of tigers, and then you have infinite tigers, where tigers just keep summoning tigers and keep summoning tigers and keep summoning tigers. So it was a funny idea, but it's funnier with cats and squirrels, but tigers are pretty good. Main is a Mughar Orc Mage. Nice. Dark Spear! I love the trolls. Trolls are my fave. Okay, here we go. I need to roll a smaller die. 7. Half-giant sorcerer hanging out with a drooling gnoll warrior. Well, now that's a problem. We only draw one of these. So let's do chat real quick. Everyone type chat if you want. Let's do a 1 for... What did I just say? The half-giant sorcerer. Or 2 for a drooling gnoll. Gnoll warrior. Or half-giant sorcerer. I'm going to give you guys a little bit. I'm going to get a drink and I'll be right back. Type in chat. Type in chat. Chat. All sorcerers all the time. I mean, if you're the only one that votes, then I guess so, yeah. Bam. Oh, did the baby scream? Where was it gone? Okay, I guess we're doing the sorcerer. Nobody wants the gnoll today. Chat has decided. Oh.
What is it?
Someone suggested 2 things, so I made chat decide which one they wanted. It was
Oh.
Puna sorcerer or a gnoll. Half giant sorcerer. Morning, kid. Oh, look at you. Good nap? Hi. Hi, kid. Hi. What's up? I can't tell if he's gonna cry or not. He's thinking about it. He's like, maybe I'm okay. You good? You good? Do I need to come pick you up? No, I just hang out. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Band? What? Who's band? You good, kid? I'm just thinking about it. Not go back to bed. Yeah. You guys might hear it later, but the kid has discovered he can click his tongue, so he's just been going around the house going.
Oh no.
It's pretty funny. Okay, half. What was it? Giant? Welcome in, Corpse,
Yes.
by the way.
Thank you. I have giant sorcerer, according to what you said. So.
How are you doing today?
Code. Like it's code where my fingertips are code.
Gotcha. The backrooms will be its own plane of existence. Yep, that would do it. Go back to sleep. Oh, can you
I'll
do
be
it?
right back.
Can you get off the couch? Don't go ahead first, kid. I might have to intervene here. Hold on. You can do it. Yeah, hello. Da. Da. You okay? You okay, brother? You there? Okay, good. He's thinking about it. He's not sure. We got about an hour. That's a pretty big nap. That's a big nap, kid. What kind of hair should a sorcerer have? I guess giants don't always have to be beefy, they're just big, right?
Okay, I'm back.
I'm not happy with his head shape. There we go. I've been trying to do some more interesting things with hair, just because I haven't drawn a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That was the whole thought.
Oh. Thought you had more to say.
No. I'm gonna spend a little more time on the hair today, trying to get. Trying to let the hair shape do its own thing. Oh. What's up, kid? I just looked away from the computer and I thought my eyesight was like going fucky, and then I realized that my glasses were super dirty. Oh no, what's going on? That's better. What up, kid? Bye. Hi. Yeah, good waving. Good job. Good job. Eyebrows. I need to get better at eyebrows too. I feel like I've drawn one of the elves from Lord of the Rings with lots of muscles. Woo woo. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
That's fine. Doom, doom. Is Twitch still broken? No, we're good. Okay. And ads are playing, so that's fine. Kid, are you supposed to be on the table? He started doing this thing that, like, whenever we talk to him, he just, like closes his eyes and just gives us this huge shit-eating grin. I'm doing a thing. Okay, kid. Now I think we're in the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Make them dire humans or megafauna. That would be... Yeah, are you supposed to be playing with that? more robes of stars. I should make a giant wizard. That would be really funny.
We'll say maybe a Jotun-born wizard.
Mm-hmm. Jotun-born wizard would be really good. It's like, you're huge. Yes, yes I am. I enlarge myself. Just like, oh no.
Oh god, yeah.
Jump Rope played a dinosaur wizard once, and she would turn into a stegosaurus, and then someone would cast enlarge on her, and it's just like, all right, kaiju battle, here we go.
Yep.
That's great.
Sam did that to Liam once.
I was turning into a
like,
T-Rex or something, right?
Yeah, Liam polymorphed into a T-Rex, and then Sam's character cast enlarge on him, so he became
Huge?
gigantic?
Huge or
I can't remember. He was a big...
Big boy.
Yep. That is so lame. Paizo, you're dumb.
What's up?
I was thinking, like, if a Jotunborn or a Minotaur wizard cast or enlarge on themselves, they made a stipulation that the spell has no effect on large or larger creatures.
Yeah, I noticed that with, I think some of the new spells, they worded it to where it makes you a large size creature, not it increases your size by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which is dumb, but I don't care.
Yeah, unless you heighten it to 4th level, then you grow to huge size, which then you
Okay.
can use on a large size creature.
That's fair, I suppose. Like, you don't need to be a gigantic creature or like have a gigantic horse at level 1, but still. Is it a level 1 spell now, or is it still a level 2 spell?
Level 2.
Okay.
It lasts for 5 minutes.
Okay. I mean, that's not nothing, but yeah, I think I'd still let people fuck around with it.
And at 6th level, you can choose to either cast it at using the 2nd rank version or 4th rank, but on 10 willing creatures.
That's cool. I like that. T-Rexes are huge, so it would be bigger. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Gargantuan, I think.
Yeah, I think that's...
Diminutive. Tiny. Small. Medium. Large. Huge? Gargantuan?
And-
or is it Colossus? Colossal. I think it's... It might be Colossal. And then Gargantuan.
Let's see here. In 5e, at least, it's small.
Yeah, they get rid of these.
Or not
completely.
small, but tiny, small, medium, large, huge, and gargantuan.
Huge and gargantuan. Okay, so colossal must be above that. But colossal is like Kraken and or Tarask size,
Well-
I think.
Both the Kraken and Tarask are gargantuan.
Yeah.
So the base level for gargantuan is 20 by 20. or larger. For a large creature, it's like 10 by 10.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because it goes. There's an interesting thing with large size creatures, because sometimes I think it's 4x4, but like horses only take up 2x2 or 1x2.
That's because they're long.
Yeah. I think they actually do. They stipulate that stuff now. I think they might.
Maybe in Pathfinder. I don't know about in D&D.
Yeah. Because yeah, adding just that extra.
Sizes.
It gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah. It looks like, at least for 2E, they've kept basically the same thing as 5E's.
Because huge takes 4x4, right? Not 3x3.
Huge? Let me look.
What is huge 3x3? Can't remember.
So, yeah, it'll be like 3 squares.
There's 3? Okay.
Yeah, so 3 by 3. So, 15 foot by 15 foot.
You're gonna fall off, kid. Oh, there you go. Whoop. You okay? That was good landing. Yeah, you did a good job.
10 points.
He looks really funny because he still doesn't have that upper tooth yet.
Yeah, because and the Pathfinder 2E stuff is a little different. So you have tiny creatures that are less than 5. They take up less than a 5-foot square. With 0 feet tall and 0 feet long.
Yeah.
Per reach.
It's like diminutive is in 3.5 in Pathfinder is like bugs, right? Like
Yeah.
an inch to 2 inches at most, and then I think tiny is up to 12 inches, and then small goes up to 2 or 3 feet, and then medium is up to like 6 feet. I think medium might actually go up to 7 or 8.
Yeah, because there are. I know that's how it is in 5e, where medium ranges from essentially like 4 foot tall people to like upper reaches of 6 and 7 foot tall. Like, could you still fit through a regular sized human door? Yes.
Do you fit indoor? Yes, no.
Yep. Like, even if you had to duck under, do you fit through it? Yep.
Alright, I think I'm done with this one. You would.
Oh, I should see if there's
a female tiefling shaman. Oh, alright. I feel like I haven't drawn a tiefling in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I hate that thing. Whatever. It's fine. Hey. Hey. Do you fit through a regular sized human?
That's kind of how I've always imagined. Like, yeah, Goliaths have to, like, hunch over to get through, but, like...
Yeah, because, like, that's been my kind of litmus test, too. Like, a Minotaur doesn't fit through a door. They're large. Like, they just should be a large-sized creature. Oh my god. Well, now you all have to suffer with me.
Is he just whooping?
It's, no, it's a like a dump truck.
Oh.
That every time you pull it, it says stuff. I think there should be something between medium and large. Well, like what? I mean, they're all spectrums, right? So like medium, like I said, goes from like 4 feet to 8 feet, and then above that is 8 feet to like 14 feet or something, 12 feet. But even within that, like there is long and wide as things now. So
Yeah. Because like in Pathfinder, being large does not automatically mean you have reach of 10 feet, so I'll be right back.
okay. Ooh, too high. Screwdriver. Tall
Okay.
category for creatures that fit in the 5-foot square but have height and bulk. Okay. Isn't that just bugbears? What would you like to benefit from that? I guess is the question. From a design aspect, what's the need for that to be different?
Yeah, because there's no real like half measure stuff in on grid stuff like that.
The question is, but why? WoW-sized trolls? Yeah, WoW-sized trolls are just medium creatures, right? Like, they don't fundamentally have any benefits for being taller than anyone else. So that's what I'm getting at. Is like, what's the benefit of being tall, without just saying, "Oh, I'm very tall." You know, I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
critically think about what that means, right? You need to be a tall human. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be a tall human that's like 8 feet tall, but you're still a human-sized human, you know? What benefit does that get you? Because yeah, I've always thought of the size categories as kind of bulk versus actual just height. So if you want to be like a really tall human, that's fine. You're still human-sized. Bugbears, ogres, and minotaurs. Some. Yeah, I mean, like, bugbears are medium, aren't they? I think I've let people play both large and medium-sized bugbears. I'm fine with either of those. I still have not heard what that does. Atomic. I understand what you're saying, but why? What benefit do you gain from it over just being a medium-sized or large-sized creature? This is a boring pose. I'm going to change this. I'm going to try this again. All right. I'm going to try one more time. What is the purpose of that size increment? That's all you have to define. That's it. Tall human gets reach? Like, is that what you're going for? Because sure. But as it goes, really what it is just the size increments are the way they are because of tile density.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's why they're set up that way. Sorry, I'm back. I had a phone call and a time for change. Bananas, bananas. Big difference between a Goliath and a dwarf, but not mechanically represented. Sure. I think Goliaths should be large-sized creatures. I think that would solve that problem right there. How do tiefling horns connect to heads? That's the question. Maybe we should get a little weirder with the head shape. Go a little more Hellboy. I was going to try more stuff with hair, so let's do that. Get a little Scarlet Witch pose in here. I think it'd be okay with them being large size if they had a better way of depicting grid spaces to represent different bodies. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like the horses used to be 1x2s, which is a little weird. I think ponies are still supposed to be that way. And I think Pathfinder 2 is dealing with long and wide creatures, but it's like wide creatures don't have height, which is weird. So like, what up, kid? Are you covered in bananas? Now you're just gonna wipe it all over my shirt? Yeah? Kid, you can't just squeeze up like that. You get hurt every time and then we get mad and we scream. Yeah? I like long for a giant serpent. But only if they're like stretched out though, right? I mean, like that's the problem with trying to like find the perfect shape for things. Is like dragons look like this, their wings are this big, so like do they take up this much space or do they take up this much space? Like it's a pain in the ass. So it's just you kind of flub it. And I think the rest is up to the DM to designate that. Yeah. Is Papa John funny? Yeah. No, you're not allowed to touch the keyboard. It's one of those things that just like it's fidelity, right? Like at some point a little bit of clipping is going to happen between things in a video game just because of like limits of control and constraints. Talking dog. No. Because once you get into that, like, that level of fidelity, then you start looking at, like, oh, why don't we have 2x2 squares or 1x1 squares? So, yeah. Yeah, it's just more minutia to deal with, you know?
That's when we get into territory of just turning into a video game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, with the fidelity, it's just, like, at some point, it's... You have to decide that, like, what level of detail you really want to put into it. Because, like, something I used to look at with, like, orcs, if you look at the figures, the orcs take up 2 squares. And you can easily just put, like, 2 1x1 squares underneath them. So an orc technically only takes up 2 squares, like, foot space-wise. But what they're saying is because that creature is that big, they should really be able to take up... Like, they can defend this much of an area, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you have to look at. So when you're looking at
doors being medium is, I think, they've always been medium. It's just, I think, just because they're basically walking squares.
Mm-hmm.
They're very wide.
Yeah, you think it's funny, but that's not cool, kid. Okay. You're gonna get put on the floor, and then you're gonna scream, and you're gonna be mad at everybody. Harn exists? What is Harn? Might be out of kid minutes here. You can play with any of this stuff. You cannot play with the keyboard. You know what this? With the ducky? See the ducky? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the ducky. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. What does the iconic shaman look like? Can't remember.
Hang on a second.
Currently playing a game that has T1, TS, 1M, and 1L for all stuff like that. Take 1 square. Then why? What's the difference? Oh boy. That's a thing.
Wayne Reynolds for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting those kind of things, like having those disclaimers. You just have to define them. And in D&D, they just don't. Like,
Yep.
because I really liked in Pathfinder, original Pathfinder 3.5, like going from small to large changed your dexterity and your strength. Oh, is that so? I might have to mute myself. keyboard. Keyboard is off limits. Yeah, no. Pushing your toy closer to the keyboard is not okay. Hey. I think this might have to be the last one. This kid is getting exploratively violent. Just wants to bang stuff on stuff, so I need to get away from the computer. So we'll finish this one up and then we'll call it for the day. There we go, that's better. Wedge or the horns, I think the face needs to be a lot more straight on. Did they put the shaman into yet?
It's the animist.
The animus, okay.
Yeah. There's a subclass for called shaman.
Gotcha.
And the iconic was used for a archetype called Rivathune Emissary.
Okay. Emissary with the dead. Dead and the spirits.
Let's see.
I guess the animus doesn't have to be dead, right? It's just
No.
it can be like the spirit of the forest that you're in.
Yeah, a lot of them are based around like landmarks, or not landmarks, but like places and stuff like that. Though they don't necessarily have to be like a spirit of the land. Like I think like Witness of Ancient Battles, which is like a martial one, could totally be a dead spirit.
Yeah, kid? What's up? You wanna go down? You gonna be mad at me? Yeah. What's up? You want peace? You want peace? Cool. Yeah, good job. Good job. Shake, 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 shake. No. Bless you. Bless you. Can you be calm now? Can you be calm? I feel like I've drawn a minotaur. kid. Okay, you're done. Nope. Nope. You're done. Alright, I gotta go. The kid is chewing on the desk, so we gotta not be sitting here anymore. That's all we got time for today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll be around next week. Hopefully get some more shorts out this weekend. Do some more art. Have some more fun. I might be in the Discord a little bit later. We'll see what happens, but yeah, try to get some. I have a commission to finish up. We're almost done with, so I'll be sharing that with the Patreons and stuff later, as well as probably start a new video here soon. So we'll see what's going on with that. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. We'll catch everybody next week. Bye, everybody.